whatever Anekantavad did video. Smiling Andy. Yeah, it's not much of a video, so I'm gonna have to add something onto this because there's nothing here. I mean, now used to resorting to Greek gods and mythology and our inner passions, aesthetics. That's the word I'm looking for. To say that's magic. That's beyond, he calls it beyond scientific explanation. We can't scientifically explain why we find peace and quiet comforting. Yeah, right. Why certain images are pleasant to our senses. And I think that's absolutely nonsense. I think there are explanations. There's a lot of Freudian explanations, unfortunately. But there are explanations for why certain conditions would excite us, that we are excitable, that we're stirrable, and we can see the same manifestations in other animals. You can show them images that stir them. Okay, they'll be different than the images that stir us. Color combinations, lots of different mechanisms our brain reacts to, and that phenomenon is not magic. It's just part of what happens to a conditionable brain. It connects everything to everything in a way. It will connect ideas to feelings and emotions. The idea was to show somebody the image of somebody winning the lottery, and it stirs a feeling inside of them. So no magic involved. No beyond scientific explanation crap. Yes, they're powerful feelings, but that's all. They're feelings provoked by circumstance, made possible by the creation of circumstance. And again, I will argue that the people who are going to cry at the perception of a sunset are going to be people who will earn it. They'll earn those tears. They'll earn that appreciation. You don't cry about anything beautiful or tragic or magnificent or powerful unless you know, unless you've been in the story, in the ditch, in the dungeon, in the dark places. You have to visit them before you can know what the light is. So that's not free either. And it certainly isn't enough to compensate. So I'll go back to that, because that's the real important part here. I was trying to think how high my sacrifice would have to be in terms of the goodies, the sunsets, the looking over the Grand Canyon moments. Which ones of those, how many of those would I sacrifice to prevent one child from having cancer? Just one child, just one, okay, named Bonnie. One little baby girl, not baby, let's say 7 years old, and I can prevent cancer from manifesting in her body. Yeah, go ahead, take the Grand Canyon, take the Tetons, take Yellowstone National Park, just start stripping, go right down the list, the biggest ball of string, all the things I've seen that have been at all inspiring. Take them, and then I can start saying how many of my glory moments, what percentage of my orgasms, 10%? That doesn't seem right. No, I can do more. Here, have 30, have 50. I really can't calculate how, if I'm just going to be left with, a chewable piece of bread. Yes, take all the desserts I've ever had and give me the chewable bread. Give me the nothing, the mundane, the benign, uninspiring, and take all that inspires me. Take everything, every glimmer, every wink at beauty. You may have it. All right, I will I will lose it remorsefully, but I will sacrifice it gleefully to prevent that suffering. So yes, obviously my life has very little value, because I can't calculate the best of it. I certainly would sacrifice to prevent somebody else from having to endure the worst of it. It's just that simple. I can't say it to you any more honestly than that. That's honestly what I think of the value reality. And this isn't even a kid that's my own. This isn't my own sister, or my mother, or my father. This isn't somebody I even care about personally, beyond the fact that it has a nice name. And I've made it cute. But beyond that, there's nothing. So what? What if I made it just a wolf who's now gnawing leg off in a trap? It's in a trap for 2 days. The leg's gone numb. He's now going to gnaw it off, and then go through the pain and suffering as the feeling comes back, and bleed to death and die. I can prevent it. What do I give up for that? Yes, take it all. Take it all. Yes, you may have it all. Eradicate it all from experiential reality. Every beautiful moment I've experienced, because it means nothing balanced against the ugly. It's just more powerful. The bad apples are more poisonous than the good apples are pure. It's just a sad, tragic truth. Yes, you can believe differently, but you have to make an argument to me somehow. Say these words to me. Tell me that you've had some joy so precious that you would hold on to it, even if you could spare somebody 4 years of chemotherapy. Go ahead, say those words to my face, and I'll understand who you are. I won't understand you in a good way, but I'll understand. But don't tell me I'm wrong to think there's perfectly sensible, from my experience of life, that it would be worth sacrificing all the Greek gaudy beauty moments to prevent those Poeskian horrors from being experienced. That's just the way I see it. And yeah, that one hard. It's hard to make that into a purely rational argument. I've attempted to explain how our psychology works, how it's built out of a negative energy, and that's why our personal satisfactions lack power. Hey, pup. Yeah, you're giving me a look. Yes, you are. Yeah, he's giving me that intimidation look. Yeah, he's just being old though, right? That's what it is. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, make the counter argument, make the counter statement. Let me just hear you say it. That you let little Bonnie suffer for 4 years to hold on to your little tearful sunsets. That they're that you think that those moments are that meaningful and profound and worthwhile. Even your love is somehow worth it. Go ahead, just say it. Just say it. Be honest. Say it. Okay? Because yeah, I frankly don't think you're that bad a person. I'm presuming, yeah. Maybe I'm assuming too much. But I don't think you could say the words. I really don't. I don't think you could say them. That your joys are that precious that you'd let a 8-year-old kid suffer 4 years of chemotherapy for your joys. If that was the price, But these people ain't going to deal with it. I've just thought experimented with them again. And they're not going to deal with it. They just run away. They still haven't explained to me how the Frankenstein monsters have any choice but to go after Dr. Frankenstein. They haven't explained to me how these are not crude forces in charge of a precious commodity. Now, I haven't heard that. So, it's all fairly lame. Oh, I should respond to the Rosebushy video, but it wasn't even a video. Just more of the same. I respond with kitten. Yeah, this response video is nothing. The argument from cute kitten, and now the argument from you're a cult. I don't like you. Yeah, okay. Very convincing. I'm thoroughly persuaded. Yeah. What a joke. Anyway, I think I'm done. I think I'm done in. That's what I am. I'm done in. I'm past done. I am well done. I am as dry and starved of hope as I can get. Yep. These idiots are just going to keep grinding the wheel. Yep. Metal's going to mash. And it's all going to turn to trash. And there'll be mountains of ash. And nobody will have any cash. Something like that. Anyway, I just want to fold into the earth. Once again, go to my dust. But then I just wake up again. Oh, fuck. I have to cling to this life, to avoid waking up in Indonesia.